Good evening. It's Mr. Piri, the motivator, once more. Thank you so much for everybody that's been supporting my channel and watching our videos on YouTube as well as our Facebook page. Thank you so much for your support. Please, let's keep sharing. Let's get the message out there. So tonight, I just want to talk about something that's really got to my attention lately. In fact, I saw a video done by some lady. She did an amazing poem where she was describing who she's actually most scared of. She begins her poem by saying she's not scared of lions, tigers. She's not scared of a man with a gun, a knife, but she's actually scared of a woman. So I figured I should just talk about that because that's something which I've really been thinking about for a long time personally. I have a lot of female friends myself, and having a lot of female friends, it gives you an opportunity, and especially the fact that you're a motivational speaker. You know how ladies are, they tend to share their problems with most of their friends. And so I usually get that privilege from my friends to really hear their problems out and try and help out, figure out the solutions for some of the issues they have. And I've really come to a conclusion that there's a lot of anonymity and disunity among females, be it ladies, women. They just don't unite. For some reasons, I actually don't understand that scientific or biological makeup of women. They have the strongest bond that they can ever have, but they just don't have the strongest unity. For example, women don't have what is known in the male folk or in male community as a guy code. You see, us guys, we've got a guy code. These are natural set of rules that we've set up as men that we just respect and acknowledge. When you're just a man, you gotta follow those rules. We don't know who set them up, but we just follow those rules. And I'll give you an example, just to prove that guy code scenario. For those of you that have an opportunity to read the book by Steve Harvey, Think Like a Man, Act Like a Lady. The book that he wrote, he just talks about the male perspective of things. And then if you've also watched the movie Think Like a Man by Kevin Hart and the crew, you will notice that what the reaction, especially the first movie, the reaction of men in that movie is essentially a sense of disappointment by what Steve Harvey did. By the way, that's actually a truth connection with regards to what men think about that book. Steve Harvey, what he did was, in that book that he wrote, he was just simply bringing out the guy codes out, giving them out to the females out there. So for those of you ladies that have not had an opportunity, please find that book, read it. You will learn a lot of things about men. But then to the guys, we were actually disappointed by the fact that Steve Harvey went out and reviewed the guy codes, the secrets that men have about each other. We've never had like a men's conference where we talked about those secrets. We just made it. These are things that a man can do, and you're not supposed to do these things naturally, just natural. We just follow those rules. However, females don't have those rules. In fact, to the contrary, what they actually do is women compete amongst each other bitterly. It's amazing how you guys do it. That's why you have a lot of issues with that's why you have all of these side chick dramas and whatnot. It's because of the unity that you guys don't have. I'll give you an example, just to prove to you what the kind of unity that men have. If, for example, a guy has walked in, or say a man is married, then he walks in the room and then he finds his wife, say for example, having sex with another man. Most of the time, probably all the time, the person that gets to be victimized in that situation is always the wife. Even a girlfriend, scenario, fiancé, whatever. The man who would have been doing that particular act with that woman rarely gets the beating. In fact, it's only these days. In the old days, they'll just let the man go. But then the very man himself, he'll go about beating that woman, his woman, or doing anything bad to her. Reason, somehow we have this natural instinct of ourselves as men to just unite and just, you know what, this is my brother, for some reasons. I'm not condoning that kind of behavior, but I'm just saying that's a kind of way men have created amongst themselves to just unite. Ladies don't have that. Ladies, the same example, you find that if a woman finds a man her husband is cheating, probably finds him exactly in the act, she'll tend to go out to hure against that woman, forgetting that the man, the husband in this case, was the one who probably proposed to this woman. Beat up. In fact, you see all these women who go online exposing the women that are probably having a relationship with their husbands. Same thing goes back to your disunity amongst the female folk. Because number one, there's a common principle. It goes like, don't hate the player, hate the game. If your man is cheating on you, why are you wasting your time looking for the person that's cheating you, that your man is cheating on you with? Why not focus mainly on your man, your husband, your boyfriend, your fiancé? Why not fix him? That's a problem that most of you ladies make. If I find out my woman is cheating, I'm not going to go around looking for the man that is actually dating my woman. That's why you have the Will Smith scenario. If it was Jada on the other hand, then who found out that whole situation, I bet you there would have been crazy scenario. But Will Smith finds out that wife had a relationship with August. What does the guy do? He has a conversation with his woman. That's what men do. If you women would just think about that, the moment you have an issue with your man, especially when it comes to relationship, don't go around pestering another woman. Don't go around victimizing another woman. Go ahead and talk to your man. You should have unity of purpose as women folk, because believe me, if all women were united, the world would be a great place, because you guys are mothers, you guys are queens, and queens know how to take care of their men, the world. All these problems that we're facing, if only we had more women in the world as leaders, believe me, we wouldn't have been having these problems. Besides, the history is there to see. I mean, men, we've really had an opportunity to destroy this world like we have, and we've really done a bad job at it. We've done a good job at destroying the world. But women cannot seize the opportunities they have because they try and compete against their fellow women. Instead of you focusing on competing against a man, you're competing against a fellow woman. Women don't like giving opportunities to a fellow women. And when it comes to jobs and whatnot, when it comes to life, even family, woman would rather go ahead and give an opportunity to a man than support a fellow woman. So ladies, in fact, it shocks me how women attack their fellow women more compared to how much they attack a man. I was watching another interview from Telemwanza for today. She brought out some really compelling points with regards to how she's treated. And I don't understand how come women get so much offended by her action, and yet they're supposed to be supporting her. So ladies, I'm just advising you, for once in a lifetime, can we just change? I don't know, it's been a generation thing, but I bet you can take it up upon yourself as a lady. You, the one that's watching this video as a female. Make it upon yourself to start loving your fellow woman. Yes, love everybody in this world, but take an exception to your women. The girl next to you. Give her support, advise her. And once you're getting advice from a woman, please listen to it, because it can help you. We guys support each other. We advise each other. We don't hate each other. Men don't go around not talking to each other. We talk to each other issues. It doesn't matter whether it's an aggressive manner. We do address each other. So I just wanted to share that with you guys tonight. Thank you so much. Keep supporting this Mr. Piri the Motivator. We aim to be posting at least a video. And by the way, comment. Leave your comment and just talk about something. Give us a topic. Ask some questions. We want to be able to share with you some of those, add the view with regards to any topic that you might have in mind, just to interact with each other in the comment section down below. And by the way, like the videos, share them, subscribe to my YouTube channel, subscribe to the Facebook page, follow us on Twitter, Mr. P the Motivator, and Instagram as well. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe. COVID-19 is real.